What's going on, guys? It's Louis the Boiler Man. Guys, we're here on the job, baby. That's right. That's what it's about. We're here in Belmont, New York, get ready, get everything prepped up to do this Navien installation. I can't wait, and I'm eager to do it because I want to show you guys the before and the after pictures. But most importantly, guys, we have to do preparation. We have to prep because this is not an any ordinary installation. We actually take the time to paint the floors, paint the room, make it like a beautiful Picasso art piece, especially when it comes from Louis the Boiler Man. So come on, I want to show you guys. So guys, first thing is first, whenever you're doing any type of installation, you guys do the rip out. So the rip out is basically demo. So right now, you always gotta make sure that it's cardboard on the floor. Guys, you know, you gotta make sure that you take care of your home just like you would take care of your own home. Why? You don't wanna leave shitty footprints and dirt and all kinds of shit that you collect on your shoe, and especially when tracking it to the floor, into the homeowner's house. That's not something you wanna do, and that's something I'm sure he doesn't wanna deal with that. So guys, very importantly, always prep, put a piece of cardboard. It doesn't have to be cardboard, it could be a cloth, it could be anything. I like to use cardboard. So we have everything taped down. Oh, we're ripping out the boiler and the hot water heater. So we have a temporary hot water heater. It's an electric hot water heater. I usually keep this in my arsenal and in my garage whenever I'm doing an installation, especially when removing hot water. You cannot leave people without hot water. I mean, listen, especially the missus, they do not want to be with hot water. I'm sure all the ladies out there understand what I'm talking about. So we have a 50-gallon temporary hot water heater. It's electric. Again, it's a temporary thing. It's not something that's going to be here forever. So we just temp it out. You guys can see the cold and the hot. So now we're in the boiler room. This is where the magic happens, guys. So right now, we call it the boiler room or the mechanical room. So right now, we have everything prepped up. I'm I'm very like anal about things, meaning I want everything nice and clean, nice and level. So we ripped everything out. But most importantly, guys, you guys have to label things. So when I see people cut and don't even label it, and you say, you know what the supply is? You know what the return pipe is? You know the feed? And some people will be like, I don't know. Well, you should fucking know, especially if you're the mechanic. So come on down, I'll show you. So we ripped everything out. Obviously, this is the gas side, is pretty straightforward. But you guys can see there's a lot of pipes sticking out. But most importantly, I labeled them. So we have here the third floor return. We have the second floor supply. We have the kids' bathroom supply. We also have radiant floor heating here in this job. So I want to make sure that I don't get them crisscross or mix them up. So it's very important to make sure you label everything. I took the time to do process of elimination, meaning because there was nothing labeled. So what I did right before we did the rip out, I actually turned the boiler on and I made it call for heat one zone at a time. That's right, guys. That's what you got to do sometimes. So I know where the supply is at, I know where the return piping is at, and I know where it's going to. So it makes life so much easier for the installation. So everything's nice and labeled. Now, if you guys can picture this, we're going to use this wall and we're going to put the Navien boiler here. So this is the before video, the before picture, whatever you guys want to call it. But if you guys can picture it, we're going to put a nice piece of wood here, plywood, 3/4 plywood, and then we're going to laminate it with some diamond plate. I don't know yet if it's going to be black or silver, but it's going to look sexy, I'll tell you that. So once everything's in, then we're able to put and hang the actual boiler. And once you start from there, everything is like art piece, meaning we're going to take our time and put everything nice together. It's a Lego. It's one big giant Lego for adults. But I love taking pride in my work because I love what I do, guys, and this is very important. It shows, let your art, let your work reflect on what you do. So guys, if you're a mechanic, level up your game and people will see it. And when people see your work and they like your work, they're going to call you. So I cannot wait to get started. We have to wait for the painter and the spackle guy to come over here and paint the room, and spackle's gonna paint the floor. But let me tell you something, when this is done, it's gonna be an art piece of Louis the Boiler Man. So guys, stay tuned. But most importantly, guys, jump on our YouTube channel. I would love to hear from you guys. Leave us a comment below, DM, hit that bell button, smash that bell button, and most importantly, subscribe. With that being said, Louis the Boiler Man loves you guys. Listen, I'd love to hear from you, but if you need to call Louis the Boiler Man, call him at 516-377-5200. Wepa! Woo!